Good morning, up and down. First time I've been in this car museum here. It's the first time I've been in for well, I came here in 2017. We'll go look at the cars, Andrew. Many of these cars came from Up and Down's own collection when the family were extremely wealthy. This is the one she used to drive in Saint-Tropez back in the 60s. This is the one that she had when she was in Saint Moritz. I don't know why, but that's the one she had. And she spent a... Is that the right one? No, this is the one she had in Saint-Tropez, I remember now. And this is the one that she drove in Saint Moritz, that's correct. When she was in Florence, she, I don't think she owned this one, but she hired it out. She didn't have that one. This is the Alfa Romeo that she had when we first met each other. And that's the sort of hat she used to wear, but normally a yellow one or a blue one. Up and down. She's still not speaking. Up and down. Andrew. Sandy. No, she's still not speaking. She's been rather fraught with me of late. She's a really nice girl. Well, here's one of our Morris Travellers. It's not the Traveller, but it is a Morris. This is I remember these cars when I was a child. This is a Mini Clubman. I remember it very well. I remember the school teacher of ours, Mrs. Littlejohn, or Miss Littlejohn I should say. She used to drive a green and brown Mini Clubman. And this was also a mini with mini pickup. (1971). So I can remember vehicles of that nature in the streets of my hometown. And of course the Mini, the lady downstairs, my grandmother, had a green Mini. I'm looking for the up and downs of a car. Hi, up and down. That's the sunglasses she wore in Saint-Tropez. These polarised, not the same lipstick. And she told me to fuck off. That was a long time ago, of course, 1968. These are the MG sports cars. I remember very well, frequently driving around town. This is a perfect Hillman Sunbeam. To think these cars were very popular when I was a child. Not so much this one, this is older. This is a 1960 car. And it's I wonder if it's an early Alfa Romeo. It looks Italian design. There's old television sets. Radiograms. My grandmother had a radiogram. Several. And the BMW. Very nice sports car. Of course, red was very popular motor car. And this is a Triumph, fine British made car. If you had a Triumph, you were a triumphant chap. And this is a Triumph Spitfire from 1967. Although I can't recall any particular individual, I did see them going around town. Here's up and down. It is an Alpha. Oh no, it's an Austin Healey. Isn't that wonderful to see the Austin Healey? Absolutely divine. Come on up and down, let's go. And these are the chairs we would sit upon and relax by the pool when we were not on the sun loungers. Oh, I do miss those days with Up and Down. She was so lovely too. Oh, she's always cross with me for no reason. She's always cross. I'm finding some recognisable motor vehicles down here Up and Down. Yes, I do remember these cars very well. Look, there's a speedboat. Yes, I do remember these cars. This was the Code 4 Catino. There was many of these cars going about when I was a child. In fact, everybody had one. They didn't all have Mercedes though. Porsches. And these cars here were very much the, well, very dainty. Wonderful. I think that's Russian. And certainly Eastern European. And this is very vintage. This is a car that Up and Down's great-grandmother used to travel around, and Up and Down before the stock market crash of 1929 was these are the cars that much of the family drove. And yes, I've seen a picture of her grandmother, great-grandmother. I do apologise, a great-grandmother sitting here up in Kenya. Yes. Yes, the family spent many years in Kenya. And lovely old cars. Look, Up and Down when she had her first child. And she used to walk with me down the street with her first child in a push car. Just like this one. Through Up and Down. Such sweet memories. There's Up and Down there, look. That's where she was. That's her in Saint-Tropez. I remember it. Up and Down. Look, she's got my name on her t-shirt. Brock. She loved me. That's her there. She's a fantastic girl, isn't she? Yes, I do remember this time. That one push. Wasn't so much a pram, it more of a push buggy, wasn't it? Of course, I'm only joking about the child. She doesn't have any children. I asked if she wanted me to be the father of her children. She said no. I'd rather have a orangutan be the father of my child than you. You're a hideous cretin, she said. she says often. Every time she says I'm a hideous cretin, it just emphasises to me more that she loves me. She's a very sweet girl, you know. She's very tender with a kiss when she's in that affectionate mood. Well, that's not very often with me, I'm afraid. We have embraced. She's rather sweet with her kiss. She says my kiss is quite divine. She says the first time she kissed me, she fell in love with me. And she's never forgotten that kiss. That's what she told me, at least. And she says to me that she longs for that kiss again. And I believe her. I definitely do. That used to be a Coca-Cola advert. That was the New Seekers from 1971. Standing hand in hand. I can still remember that. Do you know the lead singer of that band actually lives in my hometown? She retired there. Eve Graham, her name is. The New Seekers. Of course, the Seekers were the original band, but nothing to do with the New Seekers. But the Seekers were a very, very popular band. And I remember playing The Carnival Is Over one time up and down. I was at my abide, and she left with some sour company. And I was very distraught that evening. I thought, why didn't you just stay with me? I could have frolicked instead of wandering away with nasty people. We could have frolicked. Where's the rest of this place, Andrew? Ah, because we came downstairs, didn't we? Let's return up the stairs. Come on. What are you doing, you fool? What are you doing, boy? You've got up and down in your brain, haven't you? That's what's wrong with you. You've got up and down in your brain. Where the devil are you going now? Oh, we come back to you up and down. Where the devil's up and down now? Where's this going to? Goodness me, chap. I like this car. It's very sweet. And I like this one too. I like the Jaguar. Yeah, I don't really like the Jaguar. It costs a lot of money for that Jaguar, you know. Probably about £100,000 nowadays for that car. In that condition. But this was a very sweet car.
During the 1980s, Jaguar...
In fact, I remember the very first occasion in Malta, everyone had a classic car. There used to be Sunday afternoon rallies on the promenade, but they seemed to have lost interest for some reason in these classic cars. They probably sold them to buy from property. This is a very nice Clubman, isn't it? I think it's a very nice car. I think Up and Down would love to be in that car, especially the back seat. With me, I'm sure. It just shows you the way, the style and elegance of a simple thing like a motor car, how much thought. Look at the paintwork, and now they fob you off with a white or silver car and say that's your lot. Look at these motors. The old jukebox. I remember these jukeboxes. I can remember many of the cafes in my hometown had jukeboxes like this. They did. And the records, the vinyls, 7-inch vinyls would come up like this, flip over, settle down, and play a tune. Normally very scratchy tune, but very nice tune indeed. Yeah. The Italians were brilliant at designing cars, you know. So the Germans came in, decided they would take over, and of course the Japanese. This is not the way I see up and down. I think it looks rather ridiculous like that, actually. No, it's not very sweet of up and down to be dressed like that. Not in the open. Here's up and down in one of her frowning moods. He's got the wrong shade of Claren's skin tone for her. I do apologise up and down, I'm very sorry, but I was rather in a bit of a rush at the airport, and I picked it. I thought it was a very nice skin tone for you, but obviously it's not much your blue, your fine blue dress. I'm sorry, up and down. Are you very cross with me? Oh, please, up and down. Up and down, please. Up and down. Geez, you could end up fucking falling in love with that if you're off your fucking nut. Even the shops in the olden days, I remember, had great little shop fronts like that. I think I come from a different era. No wonder Up and Down doesn't like me. Well, I think she says she doesn't like me, but I think she actually wants to marry me. I'm sure she does. We should stop off and get some gasoline in France. And I said, would you like to make a contribution to the gasoline bill? And she said, no, shut up. You just pay it. Stop asking silly questions. I've got my bonnet in my head to fit. Or readjust, as you would say. She was terrible. But she always looked very sweet in her bonnet, you have to say. She had a very beautiful face, you know. I was rather, well, I've never wronged my choices when it comes to beautiful women, but she was certainly one of the, well, she is the most attractive woman I've ever known, in my opinion. She's very attractive. I think I'll write in the book. I love Up and Down. 28th of the 11th. 22, oh dear, it's Jacob's birthday. Here's my name. I won't put my title, sir. Country is Scotland. I'm from Scotland, you see. Comment. I think I put, où étiez-vous? Où étiez-vous? Have I put that with an S? Où étiez-vous? Up and down. Did I put a question mark? I did, yes. Not a bad wee place, eh? It is a fine place, Andrew. See, Up and Down would like to be here, I know she would. She finds things fascinating. Fuck. I nearly choked myself to death there in a cough. Here's one of my 1980s ghetto blasters. I had a Toshiba slightly smaller than that one. Not much though. It's one of the best sounding stereos I ever had. And believe it or not, I didn't use up a lot of battery power, not really. But it's a heavy fucking thing to carry around. Just for a bit of entertainment with your friends. It was a very good system. I could record cassette tape to cassette tape from it. It was a wonderful model by Toshiba. I like Toshiba. I think they're very grand designers and in all manners, from television to stereos and to just about everything I use, even computerized things. They like Toshiba. Okay, I think we've done quite well in here, bro. Oh, I do miss up and down. We could have been skirting around town in this motor car together. She'd like the open top one, so the chiffon scarf could flap about in the wind, and she'd be holding her bonnet with one hand upon her head, and she'd be looking at me through the Polaroids, and she'd whisper, "I do love you, you know, but I'm not going to tell you that. I do love you. One day you'll know this. I'm keeping it a secret from you just now." Time's ticking up and down, time's ticking on. There we have a piece of music. It's without you, the earth's without you. What can I do? Feel the ocean. Come, bro, we'll go through here. What have we got here? He's a very jolly chap, isn't it? He's a very jolly man. Hey, baby, love really hurts without you. It hurts without you. It hurts without you. Arc up and down here. One final look at the Saint-Tropez motor and then we'll go. Baby. This is it. Definitely. No, it's not. It had a sunroof. It was a convertible. It's one I can't remember. I have to look at the photographs. If Up and Down would just release some of these photographs so I can have a look. One of these cars she used in Saint Moritz, and one of them was in Saint-Tropez, but I can't think which is which now. I'm sorry. Piano Tuner's not been here either. Oh, that's one of my favourite songs. Come on Up and Down, get a bloody move on with your work. Stop being so unhappy. You'll be happy with me. These. Moving on up. Let's go, Andy. Fly up and down. Enjoy your secretarial position. Bye-bye. Bye, boo-boo.